Debbie, your mate and forever.
Tell you, baby, genius.
I ain't doing shit, man, they lied. They told me wait a little longer so it could try to fix itself, but I done tried. I'm only human, you can see it in my eyes. Don't even use my car cause we stash bricks on the inside. And these hoes only here for the ride. After 3 years, if she still gon' be here by my side. And life is a struggle, I'm trying to live up to the hype. I know I'm not perfect, but I've been trying to make it right. Got a fuck in the whole game, she giving back to the community. Don't want these other hoes around, why can't it just be you and me? Turn that switch on and it go from 5-5 to giving them 20. I know you see me trying to change for you, I know you see the good in me. And I walk through the...
Yo, it's your boy Red Dot Sports Talk here with another damn video. Man, I just want to get into some football talk real quick. I want to talk about my Indianapolis Colts. You know, I'm rocking the Indy, you know what I'm saying? Been a Colts fan since a youngin', since Peyton Manning, you know, my favorite quarterback of all time. But I just want to get into the upcoming season. Schedules came out last week, I believe it was. And I just want to get into like a little preview of what we can expect this year, man. So we brought in Matt Ryan, veteran quarterback. I'm kind of concerned with his age, but he's not, he doesn't get hurt really. I think I seen something where he only missed 2 games that he didn't start for his whole time being with the Falcons. So that's good news. He gonna have a better offensive line than he's used to having. Just really a better constructed team that he's had in the last 2 years, I would say. We're a team that's gonna like to run the ball, heavy run the ball. We got the best running back in the league, in my opinion, and Jonathan Taylor. I mean, some people can choose Derrick Henry. I might be being biased, but JT, in my opinion, is the best back in football. Question marks from the receiver group, even though we drafted a receiver with the first pick that we had in the second round. We chose Alec Pierce out of Cincinnati. I believe he's like 6'3 or 6'4, got some speed on him. He's a big receiver, so we're gonna be having some big weapons this year. You know, we don't have a lot of big known names. These guys are gonna have to make names for themselves. We brought in Reggie Wayne as the wide receiver coach, legendary Reggie Wayne. So hopefully he can help these guys progress and get better. Hopefully Paris Campbell can stay healthy. He has a lot of potential. He showed flashes last season, but you know, it's the same old story since we drafted him. He gets injured, can't stay on the field. T.Y. Hilton is a free agent. I'm not sure if they're going to bring him back. It's not looking like it. In my opinion, I won't be upset if they don't bring him back. I mean, I love T.Y. Hilton. I love what he done for the franchise. But, you know, good things always come to an end, man. He's another player. The last few seasons, he just can't stay on the field, man. He gets hurt a lot. He's only really been available for, I would say, like 4 to 6 games for every season for the last couple years. So he had a great career. I just think it'd be best if he move on somewhere else. You got veterans out there like Julio Jones and Odell Beckham Jr. that are free agents that have still not been signed. I would love to bring in one of those guys just to add another receiver to the group, and that's a veteran, because we got a lot of young guys right now. We got the rookie we just drafted, which I spoke on, Michael Pittman Jr. He's coming into his 3rd year. Showed a big jump last year. Was the best receiver on the team. Some question if he's a number 1 receiver. You know, I think he can be. I really do. He was for us last year. We just had a weak receiver group, you know. So hopefully we can make that stronger. And we still got Michael Strachan, the 6'5" receiver that we drafted. I want to say, was it last year? I want to say it was last season. This could be his third season too. I have to look into that. Hopefully he can make some progression, make a jump so he can actually get on the field, man. Because they said all last season in the practices before the season that he was a monster, he was eating it. I just want to see it translate to the actual game days on Sundays. Desmond Patman, another receiver that we have, a young receiver that has some size, got some potential. So hopefully we can get these group of guys together and we can see some progression in the receiver group. Now I'm gonna jump to the other side. Oh, hold on. One more thing before I talk about the defense. We did draft 2 tight ends. One is actually looking to get some playing time. Jelani Woods, 6'7" tight end. Dude's big, got speed on him. Has some draft comparisons to Rob Gronkowski. So I'm very excited to see what he's gonna do, man. I mean, I was watching his highlights and dude looked like a stud, man. He's a monster, man. So let me talk about the defense, the moves we made on defense. We've added depth on that defensive line by getting Yannick Ngakoue from the Raiders. We traded can't even think of his name, man. The cornerback that we traded to get him, Rocky Sin. He showed a big improvement last season, man. He was coming into his form finally. You know, the first few seasons of his career, people were saying he wasn't smart enough. He gave up big plays because of holding calls and all that, but he started progressing, get better last season. You know, I hated to see him go, but we brought in another cornerback from the Raiders, you know. So we're going to see. We're going to have a nasty pass rush front, defensive line. We still got DeForest Buckner. Kwity Paye showed some flashes last season. Deo. I mean, we got depth on that line, man. They looking good, man. Darius Leonard in the linebacker position, along with Okekere. I'm sorry if I'm saying his name wrong. Bobby's a nice linebacker also. Safety positions, we got Julian Blackman coming back. He tore his Achilles in practice last year before the season started, so he never played a game. We're gonna be getting him back. Kari Willis. We got playmakers back there, you know. Isaiah Rodgers started progressing last season at the cornerback position. So as far as the season preview, I do expect us to make the playoffs. I think we'll make the playoffs, and I think we will win our division this season. You know, it's time to get the AFC South title back in our hands. As far as the rest of this division, I mean, there's no threats. In my opinion, I could be wrong. The Titans are well coached. They have a good scheme to their team. They like to run the ball just like us. But you can't really depend on Ryan Tannehill to win you games in the playoffs, and that's why you draw the line at, you know. So I'm not really worried about them. They lost AJ Brown. He's the one who killed us when we played them. You know, if I remember correctly, we shut down Derrick Henry. You know, we shut down their main guy. We just got beat by AJ Brown because our secondary was kind of questionable last season. You know what I'm saying? But I think we're coming back stronger in that area. The defense, you know, we make plays. You know, we're a team that can take the ball away from you, you know, and give it back to our offense. You know what I'm saying? So Houston Texans, they're not a threat, man. They're a team that's upcoming. Got a young quarterback, young pieces on that team. But they're probably a few seasons away from making any noise. Jacksonville, I mean, it's Jacksonville. You know what I'm saying? How much better are they going to really be from last season? Trevor Lawrence, I'm a fan of his. He didn't have a good rookie season. He had his best game against us the last game of the season. So we'll just see where everything ends up going with that. But yeah, that pretty much wraps it up. When the season starts to get closer, I will be doing more football videos like this, talking about other teams, not just the Colts. I'm gonna be talking about a lot of teams. So maybe not every team in the league, may not be your favorite team, but I'll try to get to as many teams as I can that I seem fit to talk about, that have some relevancy, But yeah, this is your boy Red Dot Sports Talk. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out of here.